doing?
Space Force. 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 Space is a war-fighting domain, just like the land, air, and sea. We have the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Space Force. My new national strategy could be Space Force, 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 Space Force. We're doing a tremendous amount of work in space. They said maybe we need a new force. We'll call it the Space Force. And I was not really serious. And then I said, what a great idea. Tremendous. Space Force, 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 Space Force. You can't use hairspray because hairspray is going to affect the ozone. They say, I say no way. My apartment is all sealed. You're telling me that affects the ozone layer. I want to put a little spray. Space Force, 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 Space Force.
Songify this.
Before you have to up and go, make sure to watch. Space Force. 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 Space is a war-fighting domain, just like the land, air, and sea. We have the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Space Force. My new national strategy could be Space Force, 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 Space Force. We're doing a tremendous amount of work in space. They said maybe we need a new force. We'll call it the Space Force. And I was not really serious. And then I said, what a great idea. Tremendous. Space Force, 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 Space Force. You can't use hairspray because hairspray is going to affect the ozone. They say, I say no way. My apartment is all sealed. You're telling me that affects the ozone layer. I want to put a little spray. Space Force, Space Force, Space Force, Space Force, Space Force, Space Force, Space Force.
How's everybody doing? I know it's a joke. Everybody knows it's a joke. They can't do nothing, like I said, but they are saying they're going to do something. It's a joke. So, yeah, it is a joke. How's everybody doing? God bless. Sorry I'm late. DJ Start, thanks for calling me and giving me a heads up. I'm real busy right now, but as I said in my live stream on about praise and worship on Tuesday, the most important thing is to pray every day. Most thing important for me to do, as I said, I put a note on my door. I'm real busy, but When I leave my house in the morning, I pray before I leave. That's the most important thing I do. So I wanted to go over a few things as I showed in my live stream. As I showed in my live stream right here.
Safe for them to travel at such a high temperature. So they were brought to a farm on Long Island, of all places.
They went to a farm in Long Island, as I said. And I showed that in my video that there is a city in Long Island. It's called New Babylon. It's right here. It's New Babylon. It's by this lake right here. And it's very ironic that the heifers, as I talked in my live stream, they went to Long Island before they went to Israel, and they went to Long Island, which has a city in it that's called New Babylon.
Spent a month of the summer before making their way back to Kennedy.
They spent a month of December there. There's a lot of information right now. I mean, everybody sent me the two-state solution, which is right here. The two-state solution is dividing Israel. And I've said that all along. It's in Joel. It's in Joel right here. It says, parted my land. This is what brings God's judgment. This is what brings God's judgment. They parted my land. Recompense, it says. As I showed with the Space Force, they're also going to try to get the rock. They're going to try to get the rock on the 26th, right here.
May be able to avert doomsday. Yes, you heard it right. On Monday, NASA will be deliberately making a spacecraft collide with an asteroid to try and change the asteroid's trajectory. If successful, the mission would make deviating killer asteroids away from Earth possible.
We all grew up listening to the stories of dinosaurs' extinction due to devastating asteroid impact. But guess what? If an asteroid comes on Earth's way now, NASA might be able to save the day. NASA's spacecraft named DART is about to zero in on an asteroid millions of kilometers away, with an intent of slamming head-on at a speed of over 22,000 kilometers per hour. In the first Save the World experiment of its kind, NASA's spacecraft would nudge the asteroid into a slightly tighter orbit around its companion space rock.
Planetary defense is like earth science and space weather. It's one of those domains of science.
It's very interesting they call it about the dinosaurs, but as I showed in this video right here, I don't think they can do nothing. I believe they know it's coming, but I don't think they can do nothing. It's a joke. I think it's a joke. Now let's go over what I was talking about, and I've been talking about this for a while. We have Camelia Harris leaving the country, as I've talked about before. Camelia Harris leaving the country. She's leaving on the 25th. I'm assuming she's going to leave on the 24th. Because they're ahead of us. She's leaving, which would be Sunday, Saturday night. She's leaving. She's leaving Saturday night. Very interesting. Also, too, there's other people leaving the country also.
There's a really good chance a tactical nuclear weapons go off soon, and I rate that chance.
This is also another thing about this video. Yes, a lot of people are talking about Russia's going to nuke us.
You can see a storm coming in behind me, probably about 20 to 30% within the next 30 days. And this isn't fear-mongering, but I really believe there is a high likelihood of a tactical nuke going off. And God forbid, I pray this doesn't happen. It could be in Europe. Putin is warned. He is not bluffing. He's sending 300,000 troops. basically conscripting the reserves.
John,
and
God
access
bless.
to over 25 million.
Good seeing you, brother.
Potentially in Russia. Biden gave a speech at the UN today, and I think this is really, really serious. Now, the United States may respond, which is already fighting Russia. So it's clear to understand this. We are already in World War III with Russia now. NATO supplied $60, $70 billion worth of armaments, weapons, tanks, other types of technology, drones, AI warfare in the Ukrainian area. Now we have a referendum approaching of 4 different areas in the Donbass region. 89% are likely to vote so that that territory is reclaimed in Russia. And then we approach an act of war. So what can Biden do here? Biden likely, not Biden, but the people that control him, he's likely to strike the Black Sea Fleet in Sevastopol. Now, Putin has actually been moving a lot of their nuclear-tipped submarines right now, based on my research and understanding of what's going on. So this is real, guys. Like, we're talking nuclear war potentially. We're talking cyber warfare. We're talking potentially grid down, food shocks, energy shocks. The UK is basically in a hyperinflationary event. Goldman Sachs has put out numbers of 22% this year. Liz Truss, who was just put into power, out and replacing Boris Johnson, is in New York City. And in addition to that, all the elites are here. They're in the Pacific, ladies and gentlemen.
What did he say? He said all the elites are in the Pacific. When New York City goes down, they're going to be in the Pacific. What did he say? And I agree with him. Watch.
All the elites are here. They're in the Pacific.
He's correct. I've been watching this also, and I heard him say the same thing.
In addition to that, all the elites are here. They're in the Pacific, ladies and gentlemen. Larry Page of Google is in the South Pacific. Many others that I will remain nameless in the South Pacific. Us in the North Pacific out here. Zuckerberg, of course, on the island of Kauai. We also have Larry Ellison out in Lanai.
It's not related. It's spelled with an E.
Right behind me, where I'm pointing right there, if you can see it on camera. We have various others. Peter Thiel, he's been in LA, also maintains a residence out here in Maui. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think this is all entering into a hot war. A lot of us in the North Pacific out here, Zuckerberg, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Larry Page of Google is in the South Pacific. Many others that I will remain nameless.
He's correct. He's correct. Just like I showed you with here, Camelia Harris. She's in the Pacific. Guess who else is in the Pacific? Guess who else is in the Pacific? And when I heard him say that, I knew the same thing. What he was talking about, I knew the same thing. They're in the Pacific. Obama has his wife. She's speaking in California. She's on the West Coast, supposedly next week. Or Sunday. Right here. The biggest one of all. The biggest one of all. One of the biggest Freemasons of them all. Where is he? He's in the Pacific. He's in China. Says right here, one of the biggest Freemasons of all. He's the one, as John Mesick knows, my brother John Mesick, he's the one that said they need a one world order. This is Kissinger, one world order. To defend every inch of land, a country will not hesitate to sacrifice 1,000 soldiers. The council chancellor, Prime Minister Wai Yang, when he met with former U.S. Secretary of Henry Kissinger. Right here, he's the one that said we need a new world order. He's in China right now. He's in China. Right there he is. So exactly when I saw this yesterday, Henry Kissinger, right here, says right here, to defend every inch of land, a country will not hesitate to sacrifice. Right here, sacrifice 1,000 soldiers. They know it's a sacrifice right here. So when I saw this, I was agreeing with them because I saw the same thing.
Liz Truss, who was just put into power, out and replacing Boris Johnson is in New York City. And in addition to that, all the elites are here. They're in the Pacific, ladies and gentlemen.
Correct. So as I know, I saw this and I heard him say it too. They're all in the South Pacific. They're out of here. I believe something will hit down the East Coast. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Also, Trump. I've said he's either going to go to jail and he'll get shot when he's going to jail. And here is an article just 7 hours ago. Trump is done. And I'm not sure he's going to escape jail. We'll see what happens. Here's the NASA. This is 2 hours ago. Why is NASA spacecraft will crash into an asteroid on Monday? Kissinger's in China talking about a sacrifice of people, soldiers. He's saying people are in the South Pacific. I believe it. I've seen it. I've showed you. Here's the NASA. They're talking about a rock coming Monday. Right here it says Israel, two-state solution. I showed this in the Bible. This is in Joel. This is judgment. Right here, parted my land. I've talked about this before. The Temple Institute. I had this in my live stream about Temple Institute. The red heifers were in Long Island, New York. Long Island, New York. New York, the prime two-state solution. They were in Long Island, which is near New Babylon. Here's Trump's rally. It could start tomorrow. I'm looking for something maybe to start tomorrow. The only ones that aren't out of the country, as we know, is Obama will be on the West Coast. He has a speaking arrangement today. Obama does, but he's going to be on the West Coast. And here's Trump's rally. I'm looking for fireworks. Could start tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Here they're talking about the nuclear threat. As everybody knows, Russia just warned us. Here's the warheads they have. And it says right here, it says U.S. Security Council tells Russia to stop making threats. But something's going to happen. And like I showed you about Kissinger being in China, they're all together. They're all together for a sacrifice, it says. So I'm sure that she's leaving Saturday. She's going to be gone the 25th, it says, but she'll probably leave Saturday. So it's my update video. Thanks, DJ, for getting with me, like I said. But like I said, I need people to help keep me in line. I was a little late. I was thinking I said 8, but DJ, I was getting everything ready too. So here's the Space Force right here. This is what they're doing. NASA, the Space Force, is space agency right here. But I believe they can't do nothing. It's a joke. As they show here, this is a joke.
Space Force. 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 Space is a war-fighting domain, just like the land,
Sorry, Tina.
air, and sea.
I was a little late. Sorry. I was late.
The Air Force, the Space Force. My new neck trying to keep the beat. Space Force, space, space, space Force. 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 We're doing a tremendous amount of work in space. They said maybe we need a new force. We'll call it the Space Force. And I was not really serious. And then I said, what a great idea. Tremendous. Tremendous. Space Force, space, space, space Force. Space Force, space, space, space Force. Space Force, space, space, space Force. Space Force, space, 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 space Force. You can't use hairspray because hairspray is going to affect the ozone. They say, I say no way. My apartment is all sealed. You're telling me that affects the ozone layer. I want to put a little spray. Space Force, space, space, space Force. Space Force, space, space, space Force. Space Force, space, space, space Force. Space Force, space, 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 space Force.
Space Force. I also saw something too. Thought was very interesting. I'm sure Wendy would like this. Wendy shows me stuff like this every now and then. Right here. Wendy shows me stuff. It reminded me of Wendy right here. Says right here. It says Tombstone. Does that say Trombone? Trombone? Oh, Trombone Champ is internet's new favorite video game. The developer never expected the toots to go viral. Very interesting. Toots, trombone, trumpet, and it's got 4 horses right here with a trumpet. It's viral. Very interesting. I thought that was very interesting. 2 hours ago. I know Wendy likes stuff like that. Somebody asked about Trump's rally. Trump's rally is it's tomorrow at 7. It's Friday, which I was wondering why, because his rallies usually aren't on Friday. It's on Friday, which usually is on Saturday. I don't know why, but and if you know track down, the meteors were going to hit Earth, and he was going to leave town. He was going to protect them. Also, too, he got shot in the end by a sheriff. I've talked about that before. Right here, it's tomorrow. It's the 23rd. It's at 7 p.m. So that's tomorrow. He's got one the first 2, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, like I said, thanks, DJ, for getting me. Like I said, I was a little late. So Trump's rally's here. Camellias are leaving here. The new moon is here. The Feast of Trumpets is in here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Yeah, I did think that was kind of funny about this video game right here. It's going viral. It says Trombone Champ, the internet new favorite video game. The developer never expected the toots to go viral. They got right here, they got 4 horses, 1 in the middle, and a trumpet. I thought that was pretty neat. So yeah, right there. That's what I'm watching. How's everybody doing? Emerald, good to see you. Jeff, Starlit, how you doing? John, I saw you. Narrowway, God bless, brother. Kelly, God bless. We'll see what happens. G Minster, how you doing? Saint, how you doing? DJ, John, God bless. Yep, we'll see what happens. Charles, God bless. Myra, Lisa, yours truly, God bless. Yep, white and green. Super. How you doing, Ruby? Kristen, Tina, good seeing you, Tina. Robin, Kelly. Bride for Jesus, Susan. D, God bless. Steve, how you doing? Chris, good seeing you. Thanks for the stuff you sent me, all of you. Chris, you too. Thanks. Paul, how you doing? From England. John, God bless. Lisa. Kelly, how you doing? Thank you, Kelly. Catherine, how you doing? Alyssa, how you doing? Robert, how you doing? Shalom. Chinese, how you doing? Alyssa, Christine, John, Bride for Jesus, God bless. Good night, Lala, Jeff, Ellie, Guy, Save Soul, how you doing? Kristen, DJ, thanks, DJ. Robert, tomorrow's Friday. Jane, how you doing? Saint, how you doing? Lisa, God bless. One day, John, Sonic. Rit, how you doing? Tessa, how you doing? Michelle, how you doing? God bless. That's pretty much my video. There's a lot of stuff going on. I just went over pretty much everything. So everybody have a good night. Share, how you doing? Christine, Paul, D. Rhett Welker, how you doing? Narrow Way, God bless, Brother Jim. Betty, God bless. Lisa. Angela, Ann Up. God bless. Lori, thanks. Good seeing you, Lori. God bless. Thanks for all you do. You too. God bless. Everybody have a good night.